This is Irontrader, and this is Midday Trading. So let's take a look here at crude oil, natural gas, and today we're going to take a look at a real runner here is Tesla, TSLA. This video is for information purpose only, not a recommendation to buy, selling stock market ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Okay, here we have Tesla, your daily and your weekly. Now, if you follow my videos here, you know that Tesla is one of my favorite traders. That NVIDIA, TQQ, all that tech is really just ripping. And Elon Musk did a really good thing. He hooked onto Trump here before the election, and now he's sitting in a catbird seat. I mean, look what happened here after this election, okay? So right there, if we look at this candle here, that high was 255.28. You close at 251.44, and look where you are now at 299.44. I mean, that is just awesome situation. Now, again, we have this gap fill. So let's just look at the downside here first, okay? So what we're looking at here, okay, is we're going to be looking here at yesterday's high, looking at 289.59. Then we'll look at today's low, 285.52. And then the crucial is going to be right here, okay? It's going to be that 275.62 level. Now, again, if that's lost, we have that 8-day. But again, then we want to look at the top of this candle, 255.28, because there's your gap right there, okay? That 275.62. And then we have this fill at 255.28. Now, this is just going as momentum stock here. The valuation is extremely high on this here, so you got to kind of watch it. But what we have is kind of almost like an island reversal. We ran up and we had this sideways action, and then it popped up here. So you have almost like an island situation, and now she ran up again here. But again, these gaps eventually do get filled here, so we got to see how this is all going to shake out. So let's take a look at the upside. Now you can see where you broke nicely through that price channel, 273.54 level, okay? So what we're looking for is right here is the top of this candle right here, okay? So you're looking at that high was, let me see here what we got. You got 299.29. Now, right now you're sitting at 299.47, and you got as high as 299.56. So that's going to be your resistance. Now, if this thing can keep right on moving, then we're going to come right here, bring this price channel right across, and we're going to look right to the top of that candle, 313.80. That's going to be your next target if we can keep right on running. And then we just follow this candle here. Okay, you're looking at 336.21. We'll bring this price channel over. Okay, you're going to be looking at 364.07, and then we'll bring this price channel over. We're going to be looking right there at 384.29, and then we have 402.67, which is right there. That's going to be very, this a big target, and then we have your target up there that the 400 and roughly 14 area, 415 area. So again, got to see if it all can keep on running. But the key is closing above that 273.54 for the week. That is very, very good. But again, just be a little bit cautious here because this is like a gap and go situation. Okay, your RSI is getting right up there. This is not on fundamentals. This is just Momo. Okay, so, and that's what technology is doing. So we got this after the election here run, because basically now the uncertainty is taken out. You know who's going to be president. You know what regularly he's already was a president for 4 years. You know what he's going to do and blah, blah, blah. Okay, so again, it's going to run higher no matter what. So if you watch my videos here last week, I said either way, you're going to get this uncertainty rally. Okay, and that's what you're going to have because now it's taken out of the picture. Now we can go forward here, okay? But again, if this does sell off here, just watch all these gaps and the fills, okay? Because that's going to be very, very key on the downside. On the upside here, just keep watching all these key levels. Just put those price channels in and look at the tops of those candles until you have your big run up. Okay, let's take a look here now at crude oil. Okay, here we have crude oil, and I can see it just can't get off the ocean night, okay? So what do we have here? We had a double top situation, okay? So what you had is 72.67. You say, well, how did it get there? All you do is look to the left of the chart right here. What do you have? 72.69, okay? You came in, what, 2 cents? I mean, not too bad, okay? So then, but yesterday, what do we have? We went up there and we made a high of 72.63. So you had a lower high, and then today so far we have what they call an inside day. But what you have is an indecision candle, doesn't really know what the kind of situation, what to do here. Now, this is kind of a kind of double-edged sword here because we haven't had no retaliation yet from Iran going into Israel. And then Israel, if they attack, they're gonna do some major damage here. But that isn't, that's really hasn't happened yet. And however, okay, now you got Trump in the situation, okay? And when he gets president, he's going to tolerate all the wars and all this kind of stuff. He knows how to negotiate this, or he knows how to calm this all down to get this right back to it, because this is bad for everybody with these wars. You want to keep the world just, kind of like a flowing, kind of like a happy place, kind of situation. So what we had is we had this inside day going, came right down here to that 8-day. You're holding it, and now we're back above all the simple moving averages. So what we want to do is let's look at the upside first. Is you want to look at the top of that candle right there. That's that 72.67 level. Okay, and then if that's, then we can come right up here to the bottom. You're looking at 73.26, and then we have right there at 74.45, and then we have your 100-day sitting at 74.89. If we can get above that level, then what we can do is we can come just right above here. You're looking at 75.08, and then we have 76.24, and then obviously we have your price channel going on right there. Okay, we're sitting at 76. That's at 76.24, and then we have your 200-day sitting at 77.10. Okay, so again, that's going to be the upside. Now the downside is as long as we hold this key 21-day, that's going to be very crucial. That's that 70.97, and then that 70.84, and then the key is going to be this 8-day. You need to hold that. That's at 70.50 level. As long as this holds, this can go sideways action kind of situation until this all works out. Now remember that OPEC meeting is going to be on December 1st, which is right around the corner here, 3 weeks. We're going to see if they're going to maintain the cuts because they're talking about adding on. They're not going to do that now. They push that off till next year. So let's just see how this is all going to shake out here. But again, just watch that 21-day, that 50-day, and that 8-day on the downside. That is crucial here on a closing basis here. But we got three not so good looking candles here. Okay, so we got to see how this is all going to shake out. Your RSI, you're sitting at 53. That could go either direction. The green is still over your red, so that's really kind of a bullish situation. Okay, let's take a look here now at natural gas. Okay, here we have natural gas. Now you can see here we got a couple of topping tail situation. That's really never good. You really don't want to see that, okay? So let's take a look at the upside first. So what we're looking for here is this 8-day, okay? 2.74, okay? Now they came out here with the EIA report, 69 BCF. They're looking for 78 BCF. So it's a little bit better than expected, but you didn't get really a whole lot of juice kind of say off of that, okay? So what you're looking for here on the upside, first of all, just watch that 8-day. 2.74. You really got to get back above that. And then if we can, we'll just look at basically yesterday's high, looking at 2.79. And then the top of this candle here at 2.818. And then we have 2.83. And then there's your big target up there at 2.91. That 8-day is going to be everything. You need to close above it. But when you look at these candles here, see that high, lower high, lower high. That's not a good pattern here, okay? However, that being said, okay, when you look at the overall pattern, see this big green candle here? This could be the pole, and this could be the flag. So you could have a possible, it's not really, crystal clear here, but this could possibly be a bull flag situation. So we got to see how that shakes out. Now, what we want to watch here is all these candles here are about the same, okay? You're sitting at 2.65. Yesterday's low here, you had 2.66. And then I'll come over here, you got 2.65. So you're holding this 2.65 level here on the downside. You're just putting in lower highs. But if that is lost here, then we're going to come right to the bottom of this candle. You're looking at 2.63 level here. Then we can come up to here, looking at basically 2.58. And then we have your 21-day at 2.55. And then we have your 50-day at 2.52. This is going to be very, very key support level down here. If, okay, big if that 2.65 level is lost here. So realistically, what we're doing is we're just trading this, but let's just see here if this possible again, bull flag situation might play out here, because with that pole and we have the flags leaning on down, this could, once we get going, you slam up against the top of that high, that 2.81, and you can go at 2.91, you can go right up here all the way to 3.019, very, very easy. So let's just see how this all going to shake out. The 8-day is going to be key. Once we start rallying out in and close above that, that is always very, very good. You can see where your 8-day cross your 50-day, your 21-day, very, very bullish. On the downside, just really watch that 21-day and that 50-day. That is going to be your key support levels. If it comes down there and it holds, that could be a good buying opportunity here to take that bad boy higher, okay? So right now, you're really just trading the 21 50-day, and you're trading up here to the high, which is basically 2.82 level. Okay, that's what I got for. I'll be back here after the old midday trading, and we'll take a look here at crude oil. We'll take a look at natural gas, and then we'll throw something else in the old mix. Now, technology is running. Now, Meta yesterday, okay, now Meta was pulling back yesterday pretty hard because Trump got elected. They don't get along or whatever. But now today, you notice that she's ripping up rail. It's up to 20. We'll probably throw that right in the old mix there after the old pit close. Okay, trade what's in front of you. Now what you want.